Hi you guys. Right, I've got my bowl. Oh, I need my list. Bring my list with me as well. Here we go. Right. Let's get it out to the front room, get in the kitchen, get the washing up done. Snoopy keeps talking. He's in the kitchen already. Right, let me just shut the front door. Turn the light out. Go and see my boys. Just got to pick my dish up, guys. There we go. Here I come, guys. Here I come. Hello. I can hear you huffing and puffing. I got customers who are my fun. I can see you guys. Here we go. Right, boys are going out. Go on then, off we go then. Go on. They're gone. Oh, let Mozzie in. I'll kill that in a minute. Right, let's get the boys' bed sorted. Just shorten the selfie stick. There we go. Let's get the boys. Oh, I mustn't shut the door. Got to leave the door too, otherwise they can't get back in. There you go. Right, doors set, just set to. Oh, right. Right, time-wise, 10 past 10. So I was doing my messages. I did fall asleep. I've got to be honest. I mustn't lie. My eyes shut. Here we go. Right, you might see the boys come in somewhere there, so just keep your eyes peeled. Oh, here we go. Right, if I put the camera back over here, you'll be able to see a little bit more. There you go. You won't see the boys come in, but you'll hear their claws on the floor. Hello. Hello. I was just talking about you guys and your claws. Right. Now, one of my subscribers said to me, why don't you let your boys sleep on the sofa? Leave them on the sofa or in the bed. Let them sleep in your bed. No. Right, mind yourself, please, guys. Mind. Good boys. That's not happening, guys. I love my dogs to bits, but I'm not having them in my bed. And likewise, they can have a sofa all day if they want, but this is what they've always done at night. And they love their beds. And if I don't put their beds away, if I leave the beds out like this, they'll actually go back to their beds. They won't go on the sofa, they'll actually come in here and go in their beds. Come on out of the way, you. They love this bed. And it is extremely warm and extremely comfortable. It's really thick. Their bedding is really thick and it's really comfy, guys. It's not hard and cold, it's really comfy. Right, guys, let me get the boys a biscuit. Sooty will probably follow me. There he goes. You can hear his claws on the floor. Snoop will be in there watching us. Where's Snoop? Can you see Snoopy? No, you can't see him from there, can you? Yes, there, just see him. Can you see him? He's waiting patiently. Right, let's get the biscuits. Here we go. Right, got your biscuits, guys. Right, let's sort these boys out. There they go. There they go. Right, here they go. Right, one for you, Snoopy. This one's for you, sir. There's a good boy. Right, let's get you guys tucked up. And it's bedtime, guys. There you go, Snoop. Night, night, my darling. Sleep tight. You be good, please. Right, boys are tucked up. I'm just going to... I'll leave that. I was going to move their water bowl. The water bowl is full. I was just going to move it over, but I'll leave it. Right, night, night, guys. Sleep tight. Right, boys are done. Right, I'll shut that back door. It goes there. I'll put the selfie stick up just a little bit. Oh, got to find where my list is. Hang on. Don't want to lose my shout out list, guys. that goes there. Right, there we go. Right, let's shut that back door. Keep that cold out. Run off the hot water. Start up some hot. Yeah. Oh, my arms are covered in goosies now. That's nippy out there. Oh. Right, that's one done. Put that there. Get the bowl. Hang on. There we go. Those two. Right, that's it. Right, that should do. That's enough water. Let's just tip that down a little bit. Got all sealing and no balls. There you go, that's better. Right, so it is Tuesday evening. We had a really good day today. So we're over halfway through the week, over the hump, all downhill for the weekend. I know I'm not wishing my life away. Well, not really. Sounds like I am, but yeah, I'm wishing for things to change, and they will change. I met one of the managers from one of the other branches today. He came over. This is a manager I've known for many years, and he was manager over at Ipswich, and he left and disappeared, and then he came back working at another branch, and he's now like an area manager. I think he floats between sites, and I saw him today. I haven't seen him for a long time, and so we had a chat. That was quite nice. Yeah, that was really nice. I won't mention any names, but yeah, that was really nice to see him. I saw my lady manager who's sorting out my issue with the van. I saw her again today, so she's obviously back in Bury again. She wasn't there yesterday. Who else have I seen today? That's about it. That's about it. Other than that, all the usual mechanics. I did tell you the other day about my my MOT name being on the board. Now I called it, it's a whiteboard, you use a felt tip on it, and it's where you log on to your MOTs, you write the time you start your MOT against it. And I called it a blackboard. It's an easy way of just describing it, and everybody had a good laugh at that. It is a whiteboard that you use a felt tip on just to put your time against your name. Every time you start an MOT, you put the time against your name, and then if anybody else wants to go on an MOT, they can look at the board and they can see at a glance who's already on an MOT and what time they went on. And that I love. I love that. That's really nice. And I don't know who put my name up there, because my boy name was up there the last time I was there, and yet that has been changed by somebody, and I haven't asked who. It wasn't me. I didn't write it up there, so that's really nice. I like that. That's a really nice touch. I might find out one day who did it, but it's definitely not me. And it's also on the equipment. When you log on to an MOT, you have to do the vehicle emissions. You do an emission test, and what you have to do is you log on to the emission machine, you put your name in, and or you find your name. Your name is in the index, so you go into the index, you pull your name out, but you have to put it in there to start with. And my name is in there as well. Somebody's put my name in there as well, and I don't know who's done it. But that's good, whoever did it. It doesn't go on there automatically, you do have to put it manually. It doesn't just put itself up. It has to be put in there, so somebody's put that on there, which is good. That's really nice. everything I sign at work now is April. I always, for many, many years now, when a customer brings a car in for a service, you do the service, but you always go through the glove box to find the service book, because you have to stamp the service book up so they've got a service history with the vehicle. And I've done that forever. You know, it's something I've done for years and years and years. And whenever a car comes in for a service, I always get the service book out, and I always go back to see if I've ever done that vehicle before. And more often than not, I have serviced that vehicle in the past, and that might be 10 years ago. I did find one. It was a car that was traded in. It was an old car that was traded in, and I actually serviced that when it was 20 years ago. That makes you think, doesn't it? You think, oh my goodness me. And you think how old you were when you did that. And I haven't changed. My technique has always remained the same. I've always put the mileage in, the date in, put the service stamp on, but I've always written my name on that part of the service book, always in the corner. I put my name. And now, I'm now putting my name down as April. And no one, I don't know if anybody's noticed yet. Doesn't matter if they do, it is my name. But yes, so that is lovely. And maybe in 20 years time, I might spot one of those cars again and see my name's in there. And think back to those days, writing my name in these service books all those years ago. My writing hasn't really changed. I do tend to print when I write, I tend to print. I don't do a long swirling name or word. I put each letter on individually, but they virtually link up with little tails. So it does sometimes look like it's joined up, but it's not. I always write individual letters, but very close together, and they all kind of swirl in together, and it looks really neat. And I've always done that. Even when I was at school, I did exactly the same thing. So my writing hasn't really changed in all those years. And I often get commended by the receptionists when they're dealing with a customer, and they go to the back of the job card to see what I've written on the back. They always say to me, I'm one of the only people they can actually read what's actually been done, because everybody else's their writing tends to be a bit scruffy, and you have to, a lot of them you can actually recognise who that person is by their writing. I can't, but the receptionists know exactly by looking at the writing who it was who did that job card. They don't have to see the name, they just look at the way it's written. They know when I've passed a job card in, because they can all read it. Just the way I've always been. So what's today's date? It's 30th, isn't it? Yeah, you know what tomorrow is. We're going to have all these trick-and-treaters tomorrow, aren't we? Knocking on the doors. I could give them some Mars bars. I've got 48 to start with. I hope I don't get 48 trick-or-treaters. I'll have to go and buy another box. Oh dear. I used to, where was it I was working? That wasn't, I can't remember where I was working, but I was driving home from work, and I drove for a town or village, and there's all these groups of children with torches all going around knocking on doors doing trick and treats. And I thought, oh my gosh, what's it going to be like when I get home? But where I lived, there wasn't many young children, so you didn't tend to get youngsters knocking on your door. And the front of my old house used to be blacked out. You know, there was no lights on. It was really black, so you couldn't see the doorbell, you couldn't see the door, it was really blacked out. But those people who were looking to get trick-or-treaters had their porch lights on. They had like a little display up, so people knew that they could go and knock on those doors and get sweets and things like that. But I've never done it. I've never done trick-or-treating. I always consider it to be an American thing, not necessarily a UK thing. It's something that's sort of picked up here over so many years, but it never used to be like that. When I was a youngster, there was no such thing as trick-or-treating. Well, I can't remember it. Anyway, I never went out trick-or-treating. I'm just showing my age now. Yeah. Here we go. Nearly done. I'm nearly done. I'll put those on the drainer in a second. I think, yeah, just got to fill the kettle up after this and we are done. We can go up. Oh. I think I'm going to fall asleep quick tonight. There we go. That one and that one. I'll be interested to know what they're going to do for next week at work, because obviously where I live, I'm not anywhere near Cambridge. Now, I'm not using my own car to go to Cambridge because that's too far. That's a 90-mile trip. I'm not doing that in my own car. I don't mind in the van, that's fine. That's their car, not my car. And they have to supply me with a vehicle to get to and from work. But I'll be interested to know what they're going to do for me on Monday, because Monday I'm supposed to be back in Cambridge. And obviously my tools are here. And we've got to get my tools from here back to Cambridge. So what they're going to do, I haven't got a clue. I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to have to do something. I think that manager might have to come back to me. And that lady manager I've been chatting with and sort something out. I think she was hoping that they were going to be able to get my van released straight away. But obviously that's all gone awry because they can't find the logbook. So I really don't know what they're going to do. But I don't mind staying at home. That's fine. They'll have to pay me though. It's not my fault I can't get to work. So that'd be lovely. Let's see what happens there. They might get me a taxi, you know. You never know. I doubt it. Not on a 90-mile trip, that's for sure. That cost a fortune. Right, here we go. Right, let's put those on the drainer. They're all washed. That's done. That's done. Right, that's it. Bowl's empty. Right, we'll refill the kettle for tomorrow. Put that over there for a second. Get the kettle. There we go. Lovely. There you go. Right, we're in. Right, all the sockets are off. I'll put the bowl back over here so it can drain. That's that. And I'll put the radio on before we go. Right, we're going to better do those shout outs, hadn't we? I'll bring the camera over here for a change. Up she comes. Oop, try and miss the dishes. There we go. Right, guys, let's see how many shout outs I've got to do for you guys. Right, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shout outs for you. Right, the first one is for Mandy, and she'd like a shout out for her 13-week-old Cocker Spaniel called Binks. That's a lovely one. So congratulations, Mandy. I hope you have a lovely time with your little dog. The next shout out is to Christine. That's all the information I've got on that one, guys. And then I've got a shout out to Sarah in Lancashire. And the last one I've got is a shout out for Nick in Bath. So that's my shout outs for tonight. If there's any more that I've missed, I do apologise. And when I do find you, I'll let you know. Right, put those there. Hang the towel up. Right, kettle's filled, all the sockets are turned off, back door's locked, boys are in their beds. I think it's time we went up. Right, if I leave the peg down here, because I always take the peg upstairs. Right, that goes there. I'll turn the radio on again for my boys. And I'll fold the selfie stick like that, so we can go like that. There you go. And right, radio's going on now. There. Right, night night guys, sleep tight. I'll see you boys in the morning. You be good, please. Right, kitchen lights out. Just spread the duvets on the boys' sofa for them, so it's ready for the morning. I do hoover up in the mornings now as opposed to in the evenings. There you go, that's lovely. Right, we're done. Come on, let's go up. Let's go to bed. Right, so I go that one up and that one, and turn that one off. There we go. I'll just make sure I haven't turned that front room light on again. I've done that before. No, it's still off. Right, that's the light at the bottom of the stairs. I turn that off. That's good. Oh, up we go. Ah. Right, shower's off. It's all tidy up here. I did have a good tidy up. Put that there. Lights on. Right, we're in. Bed's all ready, look. Just dying to climb in it. I'll go to sleep so quick today, I think. I was so tired downstairs. I just shut my eyes and I was gone. Right, 1, 2, 3. Right, selfie sticks up. There you go. I'll bring it down a little bit. I think it's a bit tall. There you go. Right. Oh. Oh. I didn't show you what I was sporting tonight, did I? I got another vest dress on and a little black cardi. Keep my arms warm. It's lovely and warm, really cosy. I like these vest dresses. They're easy to put on, lovely and warm, cover your legs, and I can cuddle up on the settee. And like I said tonight, I'm gone. Doesn't take a lot to make me go to sleep now. Right, watch off. See if I can get the ring off tonight without putting cream on. Yeah, it's going. Oh, there you go. It's going. There. Isn't there? Copper bangle. That's off. Necklace. Oh. There you go. That one. That's my necklace. My A for April. Look. And that's it. Earrings stay in. They're just my ear studs. They stay in. They stay in all week. They come out on a Friday evening. So I'm ready for the weekend. Come Friday evening, they're out. I'll put some nice earrings on. I've got loads of earrings. Loads and loads. I've got a whole drawer full of earrings. Lots and lots and lots. And I do love my earrings. I always look, if there's an earring display, I always have a look. I did when I went to Bury St Edmunds 2 weeks ago when I went to get my new phone. Ouch, elbow. There was a earring display in M&S, and they had a lot of Christmas ones with like Christmas trees and Father Christmases and shooting stars with long chains on. I thought, oh, they looked lovely. And I thought, shall I, shan't I? And I thought, no. I'll hang on, see if I can find something else. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to go to bed. It's been fantastic chatting with you guys tonight. I shall put a music video on for you guys tomorrow, and I shall put other videos on during the day for you, and then we can have a chat again tomorrow evening, and I'll let you know what's going on. Okay, right, love you to death, and I shall speak to you later. Okay, bye-bye for now.